Oh, it's pain. GCF, so let's look at problem 20. Okay, on 20, 256 is not a cube, and 4 is not a cube. But, do 256 and 4 have something in common? What? Let's divide them both by 4. Let's factor out a 4. So 4 times what's 256? 4 times 64x cubed. What's 4 times what's negative 4? Negative 1. Now, you're going to change this problem and make it look like this. Stokes, are you going to use the sum of cubes or the difference of cubes? Why are you going to use difference? Because it's a subtract. Now, look on your pink paper. Difference of cubes. Let's find the general case. Difference of two cubes is what? A minus B. A squared plus AB plus B squared. Okay, now this is my difference of cubes general case. So all I need to do is identify what one's A and what one's B, and I'm good. I'm going to change this right here and make it look like this. 4 times. How do I express 64 as a cube? What is the cube root of 64? 4 cubed x cubed minus 1 cubed. You need to see that 64 is the same thing as 4 cubed. If you see that, it's legal to rewrite it as 4 cubed.
Alright, why is it 4 cubed?
Because 4 times 4 is 16. 16 times 4 is 64. Those are squares. This is cube. Now, if you're going to guess what A is, what are you going to guess? A is 4x. A is the first guy. What's B? It's just 1. It's not negative 1 because the negative is telling you to use the difference of cubes formula. So it's just 1. Now, from here on out, it's game over. If you know A and B, and if your A and B are correct, you just plug them in. So it says to do A minus B. Oh, the 4 on the outside is sweet. You just bring it down. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I forgot about that. I factored out the 4 at the very beginning, so don't forget about it. It's still out there. Now, it's going to be A minus B, so it's going to be 4x minus 1. And what's in this second group of parentheses? What's A squared? A squared is going to be 4x squared. What's 4x squared? 16x squared plus A times B. What's 4x times 1? Plus B squared. 1. Done. Done. Kind of confusing.
That would be what, 5?
In one day. Pretty good.
Oh, there's another one.
Alright, 18. Okay, Katie. Look at these two numbers. 375 and 192. 375. Hey, is this a cube? Is 375 a cube? Do you know a calculator? Cube root of 375. Enter. What is it? It's not a cube. 375 is not a cube? It's not? If it's not a cube, you're going to have to factor out the GCF. Thomas says the GCF is what? 3? So let's divide them by 3, divide them by 3. What's 375 divided by 3? So if you're going to factor out a 3, it's going to be 3 times the quantity. 120. Now, what do you know about 125? 125 is a cube. What's 192 divided by 3? 64? A cubed? Now, you need to change this. Katie, you cannot leave the cube as 125. What are you going to write the cube as? You're going to write it as 3 times 5 cubed minus 64. What's the cube root of 64? 4 cubed A cubed. Now, do you want to use the sum of cubes or the difference of cubes? Is this a plus problem or a minus problem?
Minus, so it's going to be different.
So you're going to have to use the now let's see if you got it memorized. The difference of cubes is
First one's A minus B.
A minus B,
And the other one's
A squared
so it doesn't matter. So
plus AB plus
B squared.
right there.
So you just got to remember sandwich. A squared, B squared, and the plus.
Okay, now what is my A and what's my B? What's my A and what's my B?
Are you going to get
What's A? A is 5.
Oh my gosh, they announced that one more time on this.
What's B? 4A. A is 5. B is 4A. Well, your A, it's just in order. First A is your first one, B is your second one. So now, it's going to be 5 minus 4A. A squared is going to be 5 squared, that's 25,
9A.
plus
I think so.
A times B, 20A, plus B squared, 16A squared.